Status report on New Republic operations by Fleet Commander Shack of the Liberation. This message is meant for command staff eyes only. Twilight Company, the 34th Armored, managed to secure the city world of Taurus. The landing zones almost immediately came under fire by a set of massive turbo laser towers. Casualties were, well, higher than expected. The fresh new commander on the ground made good calls, though, landing a set of mobile proton launchers to take down the defenses and rushing his armor to the weapon's power generation system. Made short work of it. The Remnant put up a decent fight, trying to defend the local governor. These core planets, I tell you, they've been living the good life, while the Mid and the Outer Rim suffered under the rule of the Empire. They really have bought, hook, line, and sinker, the propaganda of the fallen regime. With the Taurus route in hyperspace opened up, and Taurus the planet being wrapped up fairly quickly, this opened up two things. The biggest fleet the Alliance, or the Republic, has ever fielded, and the second one would be a direct shot at Mandalore. The Liberation dropped out of hyperspace along with the rest of the fleet behind a dense asteroid belt in the Mandalore system. In an attempt to weaken the Mandalorian Black Sun position, we snuck a dozen squadrons through the field and hit their plasma burst satellites in orbit. This strategy worked well enough and opened up the station for a direct siege. Once through the orbital defenses, our troops made it to the planet's surface, straight to the capital. Located an old Republic supply base we had a little intel on and commandeered some old AT-APs. For once, in this campaign, we're the ones lobbing AT-AP long-range energy shells from the back line. It's nice having these things on our side. With the fall of Mandalore, we can now focus our efforts on the last of the Black Sun key planets, Fondor, that capital ship production planet, and Thyphera. This is Commander Shack of the New Republic, hopefully winning the war soon. Out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shack here. Welcome back to Awakening of the Rebellion, a fantastic mod for Empire War Forces of Corruption, which, by the way, as of recording this video, the newest version is out. This is not it, because we're finishing up our campaign before we start a new one. I've heard a couple of things about balance. I don't know if it's true or not, so we're going to have to jump in and probably do a little experiment before we start the next campaign proper, just to see how the balance is between the Empire and the Rebel Alliance. I've heard there may be some issues, but we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Anyways, let's get back into the campaign. Leading the Republic, we're not the Rebellion anymore, the Republic to victory. And before we do anything, I forgot to do the one thing that I've got to do in every episode. I normally do this before we start up. If you ever have weirdly stretched planets, come into this menu, go to widescreen, unapply it, reapply it. Your planets will actually be circles again, or spheres, and they won't be, egg-shaped anymore. All right, I think we're pretty much set. So, the Empire has been more or less defeated. They don't have much left. The only capital ship production facility that they do have is located far out in the outer rim of Sullust. But they can't really go in any direction without either attacking the Black Sun or one of our well-defended planets like Alduin, which we set up as a defense station to defend Hoth. So we've got, I think, ion cannons on the ground on here. Yeah, we got ion cannons on the ground. We got double space stations in orbit, plus a tier 3 space station. Never decided to go tier 4 on it. I'm not really worried that they're going to take this. I think we're going to be fine. All right, what are we going to do, though? Well, the Black Sun have been moving fighter fleets, and in this version of the game, they're a little OP. It has something to do with their hitboxes, but let's go ahead and resume. I think they're actually moving ships toward us. Imminent. Or ground forces. We'll auto-resolve that. It's just a couple of transports and a couple of fighters. We actually lost an A-Wing squadron to that. Looks like we even have more reinforcements. I think they were gathering up an invasion force to take Manan, so we're probably going to have a lot of ground groups coming in over and over again. Yeah, I don't know. Let's also pick up another defender class. Do we want defender class? Yeah, I'll pick up another defender class. I'm tempted to pick up another medium alliance shipyard so we can start producing more. We could pick that up somewhere else. Because we need to be producing fighters like crazy if we're going to fight the Black Sun. Our primary objective, though, to win the campaign, take Fondor out and maybe take Sullust. They're not really a threat. We also need to pop the last of these two Imperial worlds in the back. We've taken Mandalore as of the last episode. So we're probably going to push this. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to push this fleet from Mandalore down Concord during Myrkr. We're just going to start knocking out a bunch of planets. And we're going to start blockading them. We don't need to actually take them over. We should get space stations on them. We already got that going. Cool. We're not going to actually take them over. We don't really need to. We just need to blockade them. So let's get our scouts forward. We are securing peace for the Republic. One planet at a time.
Tactical battle.
We can auto-resolve that. It's just a space station. Easy enough. And we can now leave a ship in orbit. We'll leave an X-Wing squadron to make sure they don't try anything. Let's start heading back, taking the Liberation, the rest of the fleet, and we're going to start heading toward Concord Dawn. It might be worthwhile, actually, to split the fleet, because all of our ships are here, or did we already split it in the last episode? We did, because we took Manan back. So we did split the 2 different fleets. Who do we have in command? We have an A-Wing squadron in command. Let's go ahead and go for Concord Dawn. Before we can, so weird. Even now, we're like, what, 50 episodes into this? Hearing my own voice when moving a fleet is very strange. What do they have? Really nothing. A couple of plasma burst satellites. I feel pretty confident we can auto-resolve that. All right, so that is now taken over. We can leave. Oh, I'm gonna leave another X-Wing squadron behind. You know,
we'll get there, sir.
We're moving out to Mike here. I don't think we're going to auto-resolve too many of these. Thinking about it now, if we auto-resolve and those plasma bursts get a lucky roll, or however the math works in the background, if we lose the Liberation, I will never hear the end of it for the rest of my days on YouTube. So, oh, we still have the Hapes too. Part of me wants to take the Hapes on just because they've caused us so much trouble through this campaign. Hey guys, welcome to the stream, everybody. For you guys on YouTube don't know, I do stream this over on Twitch in the mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then turn it into a video for the YouTube side of things by about noon Eastern time, maybe 1 o'clock, depending on how long the render takes. All right, A-Wings, start moving forward. We're at Mike here now. What, Nebula? What did it say? Oh, it was just telling us that sensors and shields will get kicked off if you don't have, if you go into a nebula. Da-da-da. Kill the herps. You mean the Hapes? Stream. The Hapes. Phrasing. Oh, man. So, we've been playing tabletop RPG for a while. I've talked about it here in this series quite a bit. And I found player-made rules for space combat that flesh it out a little bit more. And there's a few things that I really like about this. I might even drop a link in the description if I remember to. Okay, start pulling off, and we're gonna call in those reinforcements. Let's call in a little bit of our long-range support. Let's call in the Star Destroyer, because fun times. Wait a minute.
Moving to coordinates.
Yeah, we're gonna get super aggressive with this. Engage. Tractor beam on. There's our plasma bursts are actually coming out. So it's time to go for it. Launch all fighters, prepare for combat. Bring in all bombers. Quasars in the rear. Make sure they're not in splash range. Dreadnoughts for the extra damage. Go ahead and give me one of our Barracudas. The Barracuda is growing on me. All right, we got to be fast about this. We've got to break this before they have a chance to come back at us. Go. Now, hopefully, they'll keep their fire on the Star Destroyer, because the Star Destroyer doesn't give a shit and has taken almost no damage from a plasma burst. Make me proud. Bring in a couple more A-Wings, because they are a little OP with those fighters. B-Wing Squadron. Yeah, go ahead and engage. A-Wings, go ahead and break and engage the fighters ahead of you. Rest of the fleet, continue to
standing by.
Liberation, move up.
All engines to full, we're moving out.
You know what, we're gonna keep pushing you forward. We need to kill that.
Weapons on.
A-Wings, break off. Break off. Bring in a little bit more damage. Feeling pretty good about this. You already kicked your shield off? Really? That's not good. All right, B-Wings, I need you to make a little run here for the shield generator before you go anywhere else. The rest of the fighters, break.
Awaiting your orders.
Incoming plasma bursts. Break away from the capital ships or you're gonna die. Yep, well, that was a thing. That was the thing that just happened. So I'm hoping while they're passing by, they're gonna be able to... Yeah, that's what I like to see. All right, close your S-foils and cruise. They managed to take out the shield generator on the space station before flying hopefully right past. Oh yeah, there's actually pathfinding. All right, combat mode, begin your attack run. Man, your torpedoes are already reloaded. Yep, go ahead and engage. You guys should have that in the bag. Once that thing is down, the rest of the ships will be here. Start pulling you away while the rest of the fleet engages that.
This is the Liberation
engages
here.
that. All
Cruiser ready.
pop. Just pop it. Dun 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 dun. Space station or you're probably the fastest to kill. Overload your weapons.
Let's melt those turbo lasers.
It just feels wrong having a Venator fired an Acclimator, but it's alright. Come on, A-Wings. You can clear those. Ooh, he's so dead. He is so dead. Oh no! It's the damn Black Sun fighters. Well, probably more the plasma burst generators. Go ahead and open up on the siege. Yeah, he's been broken to pieces. You couldn't get better fighter coverage. We still weren't able to take those fighters out fast enough. Damn. I think he was also tanking all of the space station damage, which kind of a thing. Is it all subsystem damage that's killing you? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
They're falling back.
There we go. So what we were talking about, the tabletop specialized rules actually adds. God, look, we're still not killing these fighters, even when they're standing still. Adds stuff like lock on with missiles. It makes it harder for large ships to hit fighters, which is really nice because there's nothing dumber than getting one-shotted by a Star Destroyer. And they're already supposed to be hard to hit, but just a little bit more there. All right, we managed to take that. We could move ground forces up and take planets like Concord Dawn. What's the bonus for Concord Dawn? Racketeering. Could kind of lock it down. Quat's not really doing anything either. And we have a large enemy fighter force just sitting at intersection 4 that I would like to take. We could even swing back behind. You know what we're gonna do? Let's get you. Who's leading the fleet? Oh, wrong fleet. You guys join up with the fleet of Manan. New Carillion Birds, come on over.
Unit in production.
And start building you guys up. We're gonna pour all of our money going forward, I think, into building the Carillion ships. I don't really like the New Republic ships. Maybe I'm alone on that. Maybe it's just a weird thing for me. No, let's put somebody faster in that position. Let's put you in that position. But I'm not really a big fan. I kind of like the Rebel ones better. If I were to replay this, I don't think I would rush to become the New Republic very quickly. I like the old Winged Liberties and the, like basically all of the traditional Mon Cal birds. Mandalore, I feel like you could be doing something useful right now and you're not.
Battle imminent.
Is that all they've got? That's a Golan platform. No, it's Begun Metal. Or maybe it's just the ones that are in this mod. I don't know. There are definitely other ones.
Roger that.
All right, rolling out. Yeah, I love the Carillion ships in this though. So I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's the models and the design, something. I don't know.
Choose your reinforcements.
We need to bring in a command ship. Let's bring in one of our last MC-80s
We've located the enemy.
that are still in service to the New Republic.
Form up.
Look at that.
Calamari cruiser ready.
Absolutely love that ship. That screams Republic to me.
Ready for command.
All right.
Order
Waiting orders.
So, let's just bring in the Quasars and bomb the ever-living crap out of them. Hold back, because they probably have...
Location confirmed.
Launch all fighters, prepare for combat. Let's bring him in and get a bonus. Fleet.
Form up.
Moving up. Takes a second for all of the fighters to launch from the Quasars.
Your orders? Bombers at the ready.
One,
Reporting in.
group
We're
2,
going in.
A-Wings group 3.
Copy.
Everybody else we'll bring in later. All right, looking pretty good. Let's come on in.
my way.
I am being incredibly
Forward.
aggressive. So if you're wondering, oh, check that out. Oh, man. So if you guys recognize this from Space Engineers, like the A-Wing video we did ages ago, I built this station in Space Engineers. You don't normally see those out of skirmish mode.
Awaiting
Interesting.
orders.
Dun dun dun. All right. Since we're fighting against the Empire,
I copy.
let's Go ahead and start taking those on.
Bombers reporting in.
All right, all bombers. Just start making your attack run. You'll be fine.
Copy. Coming
Not super
around.
worried about it.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Is our laser cannons.
Roger that.
All Y-wings, just make your runs. B-wings, go for it.
Ready for command.
X-wings, attack move, clear out the skies. Oh, they've got... What are the spiky ones? Those are the TIE Hunters. Okay. Let's go for some range damage too. So we'll make a little tiny battle group back here of Marauders. You guys are in range back here, aren't you? Now they move them a little bit closer.
Closing on enemy. Copy.
Cruiser reporting.
Stop
Activating
firing there.
weapons.
Oh, what are you moving?
Armed and
You're moving to
ready.
here to fire at that? That seems a little close.
Advancing.
I thought you had long-range weapons.
All craft attack.
All right, close that. We've got enough. We've got enough assets in the field to knock this out. Go after the TIE Hunters.
Yes, sir.
Go after the mines.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, there are TIE Hunters in this mod? Yeah, we haven't seen all of the Imperial units. I don't think the AI actually uses them all. Oh boy, that is a lot of bombers. Let's go ahead and start jamming those and dispatch our fighters to take care of business. I don't know, I put you guys on attack move. I thought you would really start engaging the fighters, but not so much. So I'll just do individual orders then. That's cool. All right, whoa, camera. Let's begin the siege. Stop that. Recenter. All units, engage the Gullin platform.
Cruiser standing by.
It'd be wiser to actually grab the bombers and have them go after the shield generators now, while we have the opportunity. Y-wings, where are you at? I said bombers and I grabbed all my X-wings. Get them, boys. Somber says his favorite variant is the Hunter. Why the Hunter?
Cruiser responding.
My favorite,
To command.
and I don't know if you guys guessed this yet, is the classics, right? So the Interceptor would have to be my favorite TIE.
Open fire.
If not the classic TIE Fighter. As garbage as it is, it's supposed to be garbage. All right, bombers, you finish the job? You finish the job. Start focusing on the second shield generator, and then we can just start ripping it apart. TIE D. What's the TIE Advanced Vaders? I like that one. That one's pretty good. That one's not bad.
All craft engaged.
Though, friggin' Star Wars Rebels, man, they make that thing seem like a golden god of TIE fighters. They put Vader behind that, you get to see what he can do.
Ready. Right away.
When Anakin doesn't give a shit anymore, he's Vader, and he gets behind those controls, he wrecks. He wrecks the Rebels. I don't know where people get the idea that in Star Wars Rebels, heroes always win. It's like, okay, yeah, the ones with the main plot do
We
get
are
their
victorious.
objectives most of the time, but holy crap, do the Rebel Alliance get that shit kicked out of them for that entire series. The Empire is just slamming them all the time. The enemy just lost their Tech 2 space station, by the way. Yeah, the Empire is done.
Tactical battle.
The Empire
imminent.
is done. What? Devaron. Oh, they're making their way up. Yeah, we're gonna go for Fondor next. We're gonna leave a ship here to blockade this, and then we're gonna go down here and start fighting. We are gonna fight this though. We're gonna do as much damage as we can to those enemy squadrons. I could have auto-resolved and more than likely taken out maybe 3 or 4 squadrons, but maybe I can pull this off so we can get more than that. Because I can also do
Ready
the
for
upgrades.
action.
Upgrade in progress.
Full upgrades launch all fighters. Like if you watch that show, and when they introduced Thrawn, and there's not going to be any big spoilers here. Everybody knows Thrawn's in that show because he was on the box art cover for like when they announced the next season when he's in it. But yeah, he never loses. If you watch it, he never loses without outside intervention of some
Upgrade
kind.
complete.
Some Imperial wants to gain points and
Station
wants to
ready.
climb the ladder, or like something happens. Thrawn never loses. He's insane. Love that character so much. I could understand it because I had never read any of the Thrawn novels, and once they introduced him into it, I was like, I get why people like him. If you ever read the Thrawn novels, I recommend don't read the novels, the new ones. Listen to the audiobooks because they brought the voice actors in from Rebels to do that. And it's awesome. It is so good. All right, let's get these guys
Upgrade
grouped up into their
complete.
different wings.
Form up.
Y-wings. You know, Y-wings,
I
I'm just gonna
should
throw
be
you in
there
there.
any moment now.
I hope that turret of yours actually works. You're gonna need it.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Flight systems
Now we get
engaged.
I think we get 2 reinforcement squadrons, so we can go in one, do as much damage as we
copy.
possibly can, and then let the second group respawn and then fight around the station. I think that's what we're gonna do. So
On my
hopefully
way.
what we're gonna end up
Responding.
doing is find those squadrons that they randomly send out as scouting parties and wreck them.
Upgrade complete.
Proceeding to coordinates. Squadron, moving
Yeah,
out.
Twitch chat's talking
Right
about
away,
how
fighters.
Thrawn is people's favorite
Moving
Imperial.
out.
Watch for enemy
Asteroid
fighters.
field ahead. Shields to double front.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to think of if there's anybody else. I mean, part of me really likes Krennic.
Heading out.
I don't know why. Like, as an Imperial officer, he's...
Fall out. Let's
He
move
kind of...
out.
He really sells it.
Let's go. Keep going.
This
way.
ambitious
Over there.
fool kind of
I
character.
should be there any moment now.
Tarkin. Yeah, I know. Tarkin would have to be my favorite.
There they are.
All right, here we go.
Starting my
Let's
run.
engage. We're going in.
Watch your six.
We did an entire run with that many squadrons. Killed one fighter. Don't worry, boys. We've got this.
That's it.
Do ion cannons work on fighter squadrons? I don't think they do. Probably pointless.
That's it. Scratch one.
Flight
Nice.
systems engaged.
Nice. That's
my way.
whole... What was that? 4 squadrons right there
Responding.
taken out?
Proceeding to coordinates. Squadron, moving out.
Rendezvous at Mark 6.1.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Reporting.
get work done. There's gonna be so much value.
Changing course
Guys,
to
don't
intercept.
sit there and be shot at. Get in there and kill something.
I've got it lined up.
Nice, 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 nice. Every squadron we take out, we're not gonna have to fight when we bring the main fleet in.
Weapons charged.
That's it. Scratch one.
Right away.
All right. There's like
Moving
another
out.
8 squadrons.
Moving to
I
attack
also,
position.
if you watch that, this is gonna get so geeky. Krennic's, oh, we're gonna die here. We're gonna get alpha striked by just all of the rockets from the R-41s. Come on, boys. Look at this. If you look at Rogue One and you look at Krennic's weapon,
Yes, sir.
the weapon that he's running around with, and I forgot what it's called, is my favorite pistol from Star Wars Galaxies.
The enemy is
I love how all this stuff connects.
I've been hit.
It's one of the best. It's the closest thing to like a 6-shooter that you'll see in the Star Wars universe. And it was my favorite one in Galaxies back in the day. I also had one of the best sound effects to it. Oh yeah, this squadron's down. Tell me we took out a couple more squadrons before though. So we're gonna let these guys get shot down, as messed up as that sounds. That way we get the next squadron
Yes, Commander.
spawn in. Go
Attack.
ahead and move in.
Picking up signals.
Space station under attack.
I've lost
And we'll
engine
fight
2.
inside the space station covering us with the next group. Look at that, just. Ugh.
Ready.
Come on, boys. You gotta take the squadron out or it's not considered a kill.
Fire. Heading
Now
out.
run.
Fall out.
Now run. Sure, turn on the ion cannon. Fire that back. Oh, they are using it. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we
Y-wing
will leave the
squadron
ion
reporting.
cannon. All right. Out. Lock.
Open fire.
As Voiles into attack position and kill the squadrons as quickly as possible. And what we really want
Y-wing
is them to attack the
standing
space
by.
station and not us. So
Let's
let's get the
move
hell out
out.
of here.
3-2.
Oh no!
Full throttle.
Okay, I thought I closed the game. I clicked out of my windowed box and it minimized. Just a
Attack
little
that
bit of
target.
panic there.
Bombers at the ready.
Lock S-foils in attack.
All right, another squadron's
Keep
down.
going.
So if they're gonna focus on
Attacking
fighting the space
target.
station, we can focus on killing all their faces. Begin your attack run. I mean, if you could hit a fighter with an ion cannon, you'd think it'd work. Like lore-wise, it would work just fine. Okay, you guys need to be focusing on one squadron at a time, because we gotta make sure we kill those squadrons.
Generator is disabled.
Good job, good job.
Space station under attack.
Holy crap, we're getting so much work done. Switch to full-on ion cannons. Oh no, oh no. Run, run.
Over there.
Peel away, peel away, peel away.
Enemy fighters in range.
All right, I'm gonna do this. Y-wings, cover our retreat.
Copy. Let's do some damage.
We want to pick off squadrons.
Bombers reporting in.
That's our primary
Flight systems
objective here.
engaged.
Pick off as many squadrons as we... Wow, Y-wings are still alive in that group. Come on, boys. Nicely done. Now switch to the next target. Focus on each squadron. There are so many! We're just trying to get as many casualties into the enemy as we possibly can.
Warning.
Are you just getting your ass kicked to R41? Come on, boys. Oh, there's just cats. Wow, it's actually surviving for a lot longer than I expected. There goes the space station. Not too shocking. That was actually, though, a loss for the battle. We never thought we'd win it. We're gonna let this fight out to the end. Look at all the rockets. That space station got its value out of it.
We have been defeated.
Ba ba ba. Would you ever shave your beard? What? No. 14 squadrons of Supas. Oh, there's still like 30 fighters there left, but we have a fleet ready to go. Ready to go to deal with this problem. We are going to leave a ship back behind here to make sure that the Empire doesn't have a chance to rebuild. We're going to leave an old transport in orbit. And we'll take Alderaan while we're passing through.
Tactical battle imminent.
Auto resolve.
System conquered.
To Corellia. Maybe we can force a fight on Corellia and actually have... they'll probably take forever, and we don't want to have to...
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, no! Son of a... Damn it. Okay. Shit. I misclicked. That was my bad. Oh, they retreated. Cool, they didn't die.
Corruption has been removed.
Shit. We have to hurry up and beat the enemy there. Go. Go, 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 because you know they're prepping ground forces to actually do the invasion. We need to chase them off.
Tactical battle imminent.
We have no space station now. How does a GR-75 hold orbit? It more or less is just sitting there scanning, I guess? That's what we'll call it? It's just sitting there looking for enemy presence. Weirdly enough, they can't build and launch things into orbit, though, because there's a GR-75 in orbit. Because Empire at war, that's why. All right? That's why. Oh, we didn't put a fleet lead. That could be bad.
Ready for command.
All right, let's get all of our fighters out and organized.
Choose your reinforcements.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is not the fleet. This is not the fleet we want here. We're going to do as much damage as we can to the enemy, and then we're going to fall back.
Yes, sir. Plotting course.
All right, you guys are going to be Group 1 for X-Wings. Get up here.
En route. Awaiting instructions.
Make them come to us.
Awaiting orders.
Y-Wings,
Copy.
y'all did so well last time. Form up.
On my way.
A-Wing squadron reporting. Heading out.
E-Wing, go up there and get sacrificed.
A-Wing here. Weapons armed.
Damn E-Wings.
Ready for duty. Roger that. Form up.
Sure.
Waiting
All
orders.
right, we got our X-Wing
The enemy is
squadrons.
approaching.
Y-Wings are ready. A-Wings
They're
are ready.
falling back.
They are falling back. Why are they falling back? Engage, engage, engage.
Closing on
Kill
enemy.
something before they run. I really don't know why they ran. They could have won that battle easily. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Well, if that's what they want to do, we can actually swing over.
Beginning construction.
The hell? Well, howdy, Hapes. How you doing? Yeah, that's kind of a thing that just happened.
Lost.
Let's go
All
fight
engines
some more
to full,
Black
we're
Sun
moving out.
planets and get them blockaded, and then the Hapes just took Intersection 4. Wasn't Intersection 4 had this like massive fleet on it? Yeah, auto-resolve that. There's nothing back there that we want to fight over. Critia. Oh, they took this from the Empire after we took this from the Empire, didn't they? Now, Korlag is the planet that I'm thinking of. Well, we've now broken through. I'm gonna leave another GR-75 back here. Poor GR-75 is just getting littered all over the galaxy at the moment. Yeah, no, that's what we're gonna do. Ooh, we should go punch the Hapes in the face.
Construction complete.
Liberation's en route.
What are you building right now? A whole lot of nothing.
Constructing
Give me some
unit.
blockade runners. You're cheap. You're cheap, and I need some anti-fighter corvettes that I don't mind kind of throwing out there. Backed up with maybe some
Unit in
Corellian
production.
gunships. Missile boats. Sombra, I know you hate the E-Wing, but you can't send them to their deaths. I was sending them to intercept fighters. It wasn't to their deaths, I swear. Let's see. Do we want to try to attack this? We really should knock these numbers down. If we're going to make a play for Typhera and Fondor, we've got to break through this. As hilarious as it is that the Hapes are this close to us.
Beginning construction.
And you're building ships, and you're building ships. And we're broke. Okay. The fleet is on the way to Onderon, to Manan, and then to Intersection 4, because what did I tell you, Hapes? As soon as we knock out the Hape homeworld.
Tactical battle
Hi.
imminent.
You know how you guys have been jackasses this entire campaign? Wait, what? Oh, they've got a hidden planet, don't they? Hidden base on the planet. Unknown base layout. Should we take Concord Dawn? We should take the moons of Mandalore. I feel like we should assert our dominance. The moons of Mandalore need to be under our control.
Nebulon B frigate here.
And we'll put some regulars on the ground.
Show me the way.
Tax Mandalore. We're building the taxation bases now. Good. Good. This is how we do it.
Construction complete.
Can we just auto-resolve these battles? There shouldn't be much on the ground. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
System control achieved.
Ground forces move forward.
Gunboat here,
We're just gonna keep going through these. We're gonna break all of their
Tactical
space stations.
battle imminent.
Move orders are confirmed.
This is what
Tactical
you've done to me,
battle
Hapes.
Imminent.
You've done this to yourselves.
Invasion commencing.
I lost a Jedi? Actually, that's not a bad trade.
System control
You know, for auto-resolve, that
achieved.
wasn't bad, but I will start retraining Jedi. Ilum,
Recruiting.
give me a couple more Jedi. You know what? I'm gonna give you... I'm kind of hoping that... Oh, no. They're reinforcing Intersection 5 is what they're doing. They're not stopping at Bothwa. They wouldn't do that. Right? Let's tax
Building
Bothwa.
under construction.
The enemy is heading toward Bothwa. Maybe we should defend it? No, let's just tax it. They killed one of our Karth clones. How dare they? How dare they?
Of course, I can handle.
So the Hapes don't have any custom ground units, so I'm told. They have... they're using units that you've seen everywhere else. They do have custom space units, though, but I guess that eventually, Wakening the Rebellion mods wanna add their own units. It's pretty cool.
Invasion commencing.
Auto-resolve. Shit, that cost us. Turbo lasers, that's why.
System
That was a little bit
control
more expensive than I
achieved.
wanted it to be. Kashyyyk, Manan's under invasion. I was wrong. I was wrong. Or they were just trying to pass through to Toydaria, maybe. We'll auto-resolve, and we'll dispatch the fleet.
Moving
Join
to
up with them.
coordinates.
Who's fleet lead right now? Whole lot of...
Gunboat
A
here,
GR-75.
At your command.
Because it entertains me. You should be fleet lead. Let's go hunt the
It
Hapes.
serves the greater good.
Let's grab another space
Building
station here.
started.
We're gonna fight the Hapes. We're gonna go fight over
Construction
Manan, because I don't
complete.
want to have to defend Manan on the ground again, because there's not a lot going on down there. And we could get a few more
Training
infantry squads if we
soldiers.
really wanted to.
Tactical battle
Hi!
imminent.
How's it going? Last of the Hape resistance. Awakening of the taxes. Indeed. Hey, we're a legitimate government, all right? We got bills to pay.
Transport ready.
We got
Yeah.
retirement pensions now. We got, I don't know, order 401ks that we've got to pay out. we got benefits now.
Choose your reinforcements.
Welcome to the new galaxy. Welcome to the doldrums of
Transport
actually
standing by.
having like a government.
Heading for
It was all
Bothwa.
fun and games when we were barely, surviving. Oh, we're blockading your asses.
Consider it
You're not
done.
going anywhere. How you doing?
Moving out.
Bring a couple Marauders for funsies
Heading
too.
out.
And a couple of old Nebulon Bs that are still part of the fleet. Make this a
Right away.
proper...
On the right.
Like hell you're running. All units. Target the nearest vessel and open fire.
Moving out.
Order confirmed.
Oh, what I would give right now for an interdictor. I'm the Republic now. Why don't I have interdictor technology? Where the hell are they even going? They don't own any planets. Do they? Did we forget one?
System conquered.
Did we miss one? They own one more planet. No, they're going there. They own Alderaan. You fools.
We're moving out.
All right, Hape homeworld. Ground forces are en
Show me
route.
the way.
Terrafon's next.
Gunboat here, sir.
Just in case they go
Underway.
for quad shipyards. Because they gotta go one direction. Let's actually do the invasion
Invasion
of the Hape. CIS tanks? Really? Bum bum bum. Yeah, we're coming up to the end of this campaign.
Yes?
Getting
Choose
prepped
your
for all the new
reinforcements.
campaigns that are about to start, because we've got the new Stellaris update that comes out on the 6th. X4 comes out. Let's bring in the mod cows too.
Reinforcements
X4 comes
on
out in just a handful of days. What, 30th, isn't it? 30th or 31st? So just in like 3 days. So that campaign's gonna be starting soon.
Course plotted.
Landing all forces on the deck now. Throw some more regulars in. They do have armor.
Reinforcements
Let's bring another band.
cancelled.
Another Sheila, excuse me. Sheila.
En route.
Bring some Aryans as well. And maybe one Jedi, the surviving Karth clone. Well, in Thrawn's Revenge, you have an Imperial officer that has interdictor to the New Republic. Well, that's cool. Yeah, the New Republic doesn't get an interdictor in this. At least not yet. Maybe they will someday.
Scouting location.
The Force is my ally. I am strong with the Force.
All right, Hapes, you have caused me no
course, I can handle
shortage
Following your lead.
of
Destination
issues
received. Ready to go.
since this campaign
Executing
started
flyby.
oh so many months ago.
I sense that you need me.
Commander. Enemy unit sighted.
Oh
En route.
no! Turbo la- oh,
Moving to
Destroyed.
coordinates.
damn. Ow.
Roger that.
That was a turbo laser to the face. Let's go ahead and just
yours
hold
to
up here. Bring up
Engines
some
primed.
artillery and nuke
Checking
that,
sector.
potentially.
We've secured
Ready,
a
sir.
build
It's
pattern.
over here in the corner. Probably more turbo lasers and death, but I'd like to know.
Moving out. Heading out.
No, just... Oh,
We're going in.
hello. Undefended shield generator. How are you doing? Oh, man. 2 speeders. That's going to take a hot minute. Yeah, I see turbo laser way out in the
We've
distance,
lost a build pad.
taunting me. We can call it a bombing run later.
Reporting.
I guess the best
Right
way to
here,
do this
sir.
would get a sensor node, get a long-range scan in, and then drop some explosions. Morning, Fog. He says, morning from Arizona. What part of
secured
Arizona are
a
you from,
build
Fog?
pad.
Fog's been on the channel, in the chat, I don't know,
Sensor
years now,
node
right?
constructing.
Feels like it. I know you've been around since at least the Stellaris campaign, one of them. One of the earlier ones. Oh no, they got an ATPT. Little box walkers. And it's gonna sternly sit there and look at the shield generator. Contemplate the life choices that it's made.
Construction
Realizing
complete.
that all of them have been wrong. And now he's going to leave. Or maybe not. Bob's on his lunch break in there right now. Living out in Gilbert. I got my pilot's license in Gilbert at the old reworked Air Force Base that's now a school. And I cannot for the life of me think of the name of it.
Artillery online.
Are we not in range? We're not in range.
My mission master.
Let's just crawl up a little bit farther. Yep, I got my private there. Boop, boop. Da, 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 da.
I copy.
Just
Torpedoes
move until
away.
you can fire, until you get those torpedoes in range. There is, in FFG, a shoulder-launched, I think it's shoulder-launched, I know it's infantry-based, micro-proton torpedo launcher. That is awesome. And it's stupidly powerful. But then the rounds for it are like 1,000 credits a piece or something. They're stupidly expensive. Yeah, that little ATPT can't be bothered. He's like, all right, guys, I'm leaving. Base, there's some things shooting at our stuff over here.
Destroyed.
Unit destroyed.
Unit
What the hell? No!
Force
What?
is
I
my
told you to
ally.
just roll up closer.
offline.
We're literally... the shields are
I
down.
am strong with the Force. The Force will guide me.
Had
Of
one
course,
job.
I can handle it.
One job, and that was to move slightly forward and cover our ally. I was too busy looking at Bob.
Ready for orders. Ball out.
Oh, Bob fell over.
Let's
We've
move
lost
out.
a build
Let's go.
pad.
Now, how, this is the only pass through here? This is a surprisingly
We've
surprisingly
secured-
defendable map.
I am yours to command.
Like, holy crap.
Yes, sir.
There's only one route through it. It's right here. I point every gun I had on this planet at this little
We've secured
entranceway.
the landing zone.
Show me the way.
Roger that.
All right, rolling
Moving into that
forward.
area, sir.
Your wisdom. The Force will guide me.
Because we know they've got armor. They've got armor just sitting back here. Old AAT droid tanks. In the lore, could these be... I wonder if these could be manually piloted. They're shielded. When were these things shielded? Interesting. Must be a Hape upgrade. Well, in a moment, I'm going to upgrade them into scrap heaps.
Bombing run
Reporting.
available.
All right, go ahead and bring on in the Y-Wings. No. You're not allowed to leave. Sheila, handle my light work.
Commencing attack.
Oh, one of you's not going to get away.
The Force is my ally.
All right, we're rolling forward. We need to get actually in the base.
Of
This is
course,
a
I
hell of a
can
defended
handle it.
base. Their base is back here, past another mountain range, all the way around this, between multiple turbo
Show
lasers.
me the way.
We've already disabled them
I'll
all,
use the Force.
but
Commander.
still, impressive. I dig it. Let's get some
Right away.
speeders.
Roger that.
Hey, take out the tank.
Ground
In the
target
new
locked.
version of this that's out, you can, and I talked about this like 20 episodes ago, you can use the cables on the walkers, on the Black Sun walkers. That I am.
Warm up.
So, oh, there's Bob.
This way. Ready for attack.
They're always piloted manually? Oh, right, because they have B1s in them, which I always
Over
found
there.
hilarious. That instead of having,
I am
like,
strong
a
with the
droid
Force.
tank, they had droids inside a tank. I don't know why that cracked me up so much. But it makes sense, because that means that they could do exactly what they did here, which is obviously sell a shit ton of tanks to the
I am
Hapes.
yours to
Hey,
command.
how about you not die
Force will guide
by
me.
going in first?
Hover tank ready.
My mission, Master.
Thanks.
Of course,
Appreciate
I can
it.
handle that.
I can cover you.
Show
So
me
if you
the
keep them
way.
so they're manually
get the
operated and
ground
simple, so even a
before
B1 can
cover
do
the
it. So simple, even a B1 can do it. See, like, that's how the CIS would sell their tanks. That's how they would advertise.
Hover tank acknowledged.
All right, you have no reason to kill that. Let's go take the Hapes command center, capital, whatever, for the New Republic. We come bearing taxes. Why won't you surrender? They don't seem thrilled.
Unit destroyed.
Somebody died.
Bombardment available.
Ready for
The
battle,
other two
sir.
tanks are just rolling in slowly. Bombardment available. Call it in.
Bombardment incoming.
Don't wait for the invite.
Following your lead.
Orbital bombardment from the Liberation inbound. I may have. Oh no, I definitely did. I definitely lost the Moncal's shield vehicle. Yeah. Because it has a habit of taking point, like every time you tell it to go anywhere with a group, it immediately takes the frontmost
We've lost
position,
the grid.
meaning it's the first thing to be shot and it has like no health. So if you don't micro it really closely, you're gonna lose it. So yeah, I definitely lost it. All right, switch to rockets on all pods and just start bombing the hell out of this. I think we just lost one of our carts.
Hover tank ready.
I don't know what that horrible sound was. Yeah, we
Bomb up.
something
Enemy
killed
targeted.
him. Not quite sure what though.
Ready.
Get him,
Unit
boys.
Destroyed.
What the hell are they hitting us with?
Hover tank acknowledged.
We've
I can't get
secured
through
the
pathfinding wise. The base is too big. Oh, they got an old AAT tank right here. That might have been what killed Karth number 7.
Going in.
Suppressive
The base
fire.
is destroyed, but it didn't go away. I gotta get in here to kill that. I might be able
Hover
to
tank on it, sir.
Waiting orders.
path through that. What is this? Rebel assault infantry. Oh, they bribed my unit.
Ready for battle,
You. Oh, that is not cool.
sir. Engaging target.
No loyalty these
fire.
days in the Republic. Back in the good old days of the rebellion, people were loyal.
Hover tank is ready for action.
People didn't just randomly switch sides because a hero used an ability.
Hover tank ready.
They had any heroes. Oh, I guess it was a sub-hero, so it wouldn't have come up from
I'll
those.
follow your lead.
Hey,
Right.
go EMP him.
Got it.
You guys have like
Moving
one
out.
trick. Do it.
Heading out.
Nicely done.
For the Alliance.
I guess I could have stacked those, so it could have just
Hover tank
been
acknowledged.
knocked out the entire time. Hey, go kill the thing that can kill you.
We'll cover.
Where do they get the money to do so? Who knows?
Engaging target.
It was like one in-game week that the entire Hape consortium just collapsed to the New Republic. I love it.
The enemy has been defeated.
Palpatine would like words, Shaq, on using abilities to turn people. Palpatine just didn't know how to do it. He didn't know how to hold on to an
Planetary
empire, right?
control
I got this.
achieved.
I mean, New Republic. Totally a republic for the people. Which we're not starting an empire. That was vicious and slanderous lies and rumors. All right, we need to take Manan back. And Typhon needs to be taken. I don't know if we're going to bother actually invading it, but I do want to fight this Hapes planet right here. Let's go ahead and do that. So, GR-75, hero ship, is in the lead position, ready to come out of hyperspace.
All
Go ahead and
engines
here
to
and just
full. We're
auto-resolve
moving
this.
out.
Tactical
Oh,
battle
hey, there's no,
imminent.
there is a ship there. Auto-resolve. All right, they're done.
Tactical battle imminent.
And we will fight the battle for Manan. So they're going to retreat. They're going to attempt to. This time, though, we're going to come out of hyperspace right on top of their faces. We're going to pull an empire.
Where do you
When they
want?
did that in
Choose your reinforcements.
Rogue One, having those Star Destroyers come out of hyperspace almost inside the enemy fleet, like just punching them in the face, I was blown away. That was one of the coolest moments, fleet moments in Star Wars.
Cancelled.
Watching an ISD just break a GR-75 and a Nebula. Heartbreaking for me, because I love the new or the Rebellion.
Orders.
But
Copy.
still, one of the best
my
moments.
way.
All right, that should give us the sensor range we need.
Send reinforcements.
Let's
Heading out.
pop out of hyperspace.
Reinforcements
All
en
right.
route.
Bring in a little bit of support here. Where's the big ships? That music. Dun, dun. Coming out of hyperspace.
Fall out.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Fall out. Let's move out.
Launch fighters.
Let's move out. Ready.
Yeah, don't sit there waiting. We got to kill all of these units as quickly as possible.
I copy.
Engage, engage, engage.
They're falling
Head out,
back.
head out.
I've got my approachment.
Disable
Get his
those
engines, get his
ion
engines, get his engines.
I've got my approachment.
Oh, do not tell me you're not gonna get his engines in time. Wrong ship.
Let's go.
That was the wrong
Advancing.
ship.
Maximum unit
Yeah, I got the
capacity.
frigate. Are you secretly a Dark Lord with dark texture as your apprentice? Dark texture? You mean Tex? I'm sorry, but no, we have to keep it texture. If you've ever seen him greeble anything in Space Engineers, you'll realize how right that name is. That is Tex's new Sith Lord name. Thank you, stream. Darth Texture. Don't let him customize the exterior of your ship. He will be there for days. Months, even. There's like 5 episodes of him just customizing his ship in Space Engineers Model All the Things series. Darth Texture, rise. This is the moment where he pops into chat, I bet. Watch. All right, so Typhon, I'm thinking an auto-resolve battle, to be honest. We could just move the garrisons up, start training infantry on
Enlisting
Mandalore.
soldiers.
How can I not recruit a Mandalorian clan? If you guys add another special unit to Mandalore, or to any special units, you should give all sides the potential of getting a different Mandalorian clan. I'm just saying. I don't know how hard that would be, and I don't want to feel like I don't want to be that guy like always asking for stuff, but I think that would be really cool. Chat, let me know in the comments if that makes sense. My thinking being, no matter what faction you're playing as, there would be some clan willing to fight alongside you. We've seen Mandalorian clans, certain ones, sign on with the Empire. We've seen them sign on with the Rebel Alliance. You know there's going to be one that's there to make that bank, right? So they'd sign on with the Black Sun. Maybe even make them different colors or different abilities. Just some cool, like we have with the Mon Cal Commandos, right? We get those. I love this. I love that some planets get special units that make sense.
Enlisting
And it's shield
troops.
technology that they get. Like, how cool is that? So definitely, I think the Mandalorians would be really cool. All right, guys, I think we're going to end this episode here. We got pretty far. We wiped out an entire faction We kind of kicked the crap out of the last of the Empire. They have three free planets, but we're on our way, closing in slowly from the northeast, heading down to the southwest. Eventually, the big planet that we want is Fondor. Thyfera to Fondor. We take that, maybe fight over Sullust as one big last battle, and I think that's going to be the end of the campaign. Pretty exciting, because that means we can start a new one. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more sci-fi gaming and modding goodness, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.